The government of Quebec has introduced legislation that its own government officials do not fully understand. So how can they expect business owners to understand it completely? How can they expect everyday Quebecers to understand it completely and to meet the legal requirements of Bill 96? If their own officials and their school boards and their employees do not understand what is admissible and what's not, that's the very basis of government legislation and government responsibility. So I certainly hope that government's going to learn from this and will actually make sure that everybody knows to the letter of the law what is allowed, what isn't allowed, because there are real repercussions to parents who did not deserve to go to a meeting that they didn't understand a single word of.
So the repercussions are, it's key to understand the law. If education ministries, bureaucrats don't understand the law, there is clearly confusion. Well, what should happen next?
So there are parents of special needs kids who went to a meeting and were not able to understand their what was being offered to their child. The intent of the legislator was never that. It obviously was not that. So once government introduces legislation, it has to find a mechanism by which all of its officials understand the regulations, understands what is available and what isn't available, and make sure that that is what indeed is offered to the citizen. In this case, it wasn't done. So starting here, I certainly expect that government will clarify the guidelines to every single one of its officials that deals with the public, because they need to follow the letter of the law, and people should be allowed, in this case, it was the intent of the legislator, people should be allowed to have services in their language.